kind of dozed this out, had to do some fire lanes and do some work in here. So we just went ahead and kind of dozed this little flat out. It's not the best flat in the world, but it actually has some good ground. And if you stand over here and look, you can see that there's some pretty much a creek that runs year round. It does get dry and there's some pockets, but this kind of little catch here where a lot of deer and turkeys like to kind of go up this old kind of trail. There's no logging road that went kind of right around this creek. So we dozed it out, and late last fall planted some winter wheat, clover, maybe even a little lesbies. I don't quite remember what the blend was, but came up a little bit, got cold quick, didn't have a really good outcome. We're about a month and a half or so for turkey season. Just kind of scanning around, looking at things, and noticed that a lot of that winter wheat, and it looks like some clover may even already be started here, which is a little surprising, but looks like we may be able to get some early turkeys in here, and I'm anxious to see what this kind of brings about. I always like to change at my stand. I've said that before. Always just something that I do. Gonna make sure I got that scent control down. Kept my clothes in a box, a tub. I use a little bit of a some of those ozone carbon filter things. I think they work a little bit. I do a little bit of a no scent spray, some cover scent and stuff, but I think a little bit of everything helps. Can't hurt. Also, usually wear this when I'm scouting, doing some hiking and some mobile hunting, but I'm gonna tell you, I've been a huge fan. In the saddle, it kind of gets a little bit finicky here, but if you're just sitting a normal stand, this is actually one of those things that I thought was just a gimmick, one of those things everybody buys. Waited until last year to get it. I mean, having your binos right here close, having your rangefinder right here. I have my scent spray. I've got some extra little GoPro batteries and some things like that. Keep my pegs for my bow hangers. Grunt call, sometimes the little pocket rattle calls in there, but extra battery charger. I mean, you can carry a little bit of everything here and it's not in your way. Really eliminates having to with steps or like I use camera arm and all that stuff. It just less on your back, evens out the weight. I think it's a no-brainer to purchase one of these. So if you're ever on the fence about getting one, even if you don't do a ton of mobile hunting, I think it's worth it. So That is not how we drew it up.
Let's sneak out here. See what I see. I think he's down, but I'm gonna double check over here. I don't want him to get up when I'm going to get the four-wheeler. Man, that was a disaster. Oh, my bow's okay. He's down. Man, he's not a big-bodied deer. I don't know how I feel about that.
Little recap on this deer. I've been hunting him hard for about 3.5 weeks. So this field is actually a fire lane that we had made in, and then we kind of tried to overseed it some. Pretty much all native grass growing in here. Those deer seem to really love it. They've been coming in here frequently. It's kind of hidden. It's got a little bowl here. They feel safe. So it kind of became a little haven for them late summer, and they're still coming through it and looking for does this time of year. But anyways, he slipped in from my left 20 yards, chip shot. Could not get stood up because I had a little buck eating out in the field already, and circled and came right down into this field. And he's about 35 yards at the closest. Was hovering around 50 yards away. The wind kind of shifted a little bit. We're about to get a storm. I think it was kind of swirling, and he just kind of started easing out. And he's about 45 yards, and I went to shoot. There's some limbs above me, because when I shot, my bow hit that and walked out there. I actually brought my new, first time I've ever used a straight wall. I brought it with me this morning. Actually, because I'd seen some coyotes out here. I wasn't planning to use it on a deer, but he gave me the opportunity, and I've been hunting hard enough, so I let it eat this morning. But he's a good buck. He's one of my target bucks. He's not the biggest buck in the world. He's a little thin, but he's probably about 18 wide or 18, 19 wide. He's just a good, solid Arkansas buck. I'm happy with him. I'm gonna be really happy when it's pouring down rain in the morning. I'm sleeping in. Wife has some deer meat biscuits and gravy on the cast iron. That's when I'm really gonna be happy.